royal family is facing embarrassment over the Sussexes, a royal commentator has said, as some Americans have lost their tempers with Harry and Meghan. Writing on Twitter, commentator Niall Gardner described Harry and Meghan as an embarrassment on the world stage, adding, "Their political activism and attacks on the United States are undermining the British monarchy. Fundamentally wrong for royals to be engaging in U.S. politics." This came after Meghan Markle waded into the debate over the overturning of Roe v. Wade in the U.S., an intervention which Mr. Gardner described as being fundamentally wrong. Meghan denounced the decision to pull back abortion rights in the U.S., saying it tells women that their physical safety doesn't matter. Prince Harry was also mocked by a U.S. judge for using his speech at the UN to criticize the rolling back of constitutional rights and a global assault on democracy and freedom. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have urged American voters to reject hate speech, misinformation and online negativity in the U.S. election, in a video which triggered accusations that it breached UK protocol demanding political neutrality from members of the royal family. Speaking in a Time 100 video message, Meghan called the presidential race the most important election of our lifetime, as the couple appealed to Americans to use their right to vote. Harry tells viewers, "This election I am not able to vote in the US. But many of you may not know that I haven't been able to vote in the UK my entire life. As we approach this November, it's vital that we reject hate speech, misinformation and online negativity." The couple did not endorse a candidate. However, their comments have been interpreted by some as backing Joe Biden over Donald Trump. Meghan, before she married into the royal family, was an outspoken critic of Trump, once describing him as misogynistic and divisive. Trump, who is campaigning for re-election, has often been criticized for using inflammatory language. In August, Facebook removed one of his posts for the first time for violating its policy against spreading misinformation about coronavirus. Twitter began labeling Trump's tweets with fact checks in May. Buckingham Palace distanced itself from Harry's comments. A palace spokesperson said, "We would not comment. The Duke is not a working member of the royal family and any comments he makes are in a personal capacity." But one palace insider said Harry had crossed the line, according to a report in the Times. Harry remains sixth in line to the throne despite stepping down as a senior working royal, and members of the royal family traditionally do not vote or become involved in elections or political matters. The Queen, as a constitutional head of state, is politically neutral. Joe Little, the managing editor of Majesty magazine, said, "You can understand Meghan getting involved as an American citizen, although she is now a member of the British royal family. But I think people will struggle a lot more with Prince Harry because as a prince of the blood it's not seen as the done thing to talk about politics, be it British or American. He may be thousands of miles away, but yet he is still a member of the royal family, the Queen's grandson, and it's something he wouldn't do were he still in the UK." In the video, seemingly shot at their California home, the couple speak directly to the camera. Meghan says, "We're just 6 weeks out from Election Day and today is National Voter Registration Day. Every 4 years we are told the same thing, that this is the most important election of our lifetime. But this one is." She continues, "When we vote, our values are put into action and our voices are heard. Your voice is a reminder that you matter, because you do and you deserve to be heard." Speaking about online negativity, Harry says, "When the bad outweighs the good, for many, whether we realize it or not, it erodes our ability to have compassion and our ability to put ourselves in someone else's shoes. Because when one person buys into negativity online, the effects are felt exponentially. It's time to not only reflect, but act." The former Liberal Democrat MP Norman Baker, author of And What Do You Do? What the Royal Family Don't Want You to Know, said, "Any private citizen is entitled to comment on the US election. The problem with Harry is he is not a private citizen because he has retained his HRH status. What he wants to try and do is have a foot in both camps, to be a royal when it suits him and a private citizen when it doesn't. To be